Hello, and thank you for joining me for Ask Gardener Lynn. Our question today comes from Patty, who lives in Zone 4. And her question is, how do I protect my frost tender plants if I don't have time to go to the store to get materials? You know, this is a really great question, Patty. So there are 3 basic layers that are needed to create a really good frost protection system. So you probably can find all 3 types of materials right in your house. So number 1 is the frame. This is used to keep the insulative layer off the plants. Number 2 is the insulative layer. That's used to keep the ground heat in and keep the cold air out. And number 3 is the waterproof layer, and this is used to keep the insulative layer dry. The insulative layer will work a lot better if it's dry. So with these 3 parts in mind, I want to show you 4 easy to make homemade frost protection systems. All right, here is our homemade frost protection system number 1, and it's just a jug. You can use a milk jug. This happens to be a vinegar one. What you're going to want to do is cut the bottom out, and then if you got a frost coming, you just take your plant, you're going to put it inside the jug, push the jug down a little bit, the lid is on, and then you can use any kind of frost blanket over the top of that if you need to, and then put a layer of plastic, and then just put some bricks on that. And that plant should make it through the night. This will probably protect you down around, say, 28 degrees, somewhere in there, Fahrenheit. If it's going to get any colder than that, you're probably going to need more layers. So this is number 1. All right, this is frost protection system number 2 that you can make at home. So you get a box. Make sure that it doesn't have any holes in it. If it does, you need to tape those up. You're going to put that over the plant. You kind of want a box that's at least 2 inches bigger than the plant. So the box acts as the frame and the insulative layer. And then you need a waterproof layer on it. So you can just take a trash bag, a piece of plastic, whatever, cover that up. Now I always use bricks or blocks because the wind does blow. And you can put that down like that. And there is our frost protection system number 2. This should protect your plant down to probably, again, 28 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're going to go any colder than that, you may need to put some blankets over the box to add some more layers of insulation. Now, you definitely want to take these off during the day when it's above freezing, because the plant will get no light if you have it covered like this. So then you just want to take that off. Put that on as many nights as you need. Okay, here's our homemade frost protection system number 3. And this is just a bucket. This one happens to be a 4-gallon bucket, but you can use a 4 or 5. They can be round or square, doesn't matter. And then you're just going to put that over the plant. And you're going to put a brick on top in case the wind blows. And the bucket is the frame, it's the insulation, and it's waterproof. So you can probably get your plants through 28-degree night with this system, and then be sure to take it off during the day so that the plant can get light. But pretty simple system. If you got a row of tomatoes, you can just bucket down the row. Okay, here is system number 4, and this is one that you can use if you got a long bed or you got a whole like row of green beans or something that you're wanting to protect. So what I did is I just took some wire, some heavy wire, and just made a hoop out of it. And then I took some string. We happen to have baler twine here at home, but you can use any kind of string. And I tied the hoops together just to give it a little more support. And then I just take a blanket. You can use a quilt, you can use towels, anything you got. And I just put that over the top of that. So the wire is my frame. This is my insulative layer. This happens to be a commercial frost blanket that you guys can get. I'll put the link in the description below so you can find out what the frost blankets are if you want to order one ahead. And then over this you just put a layer of plastic, and then be sure to put rocks or bricks on the plastic in case the wind comes up. That way it holds everything down. And then when it warms up during the day, you can just fold this back to one side and the plants are uncovered. So really great, inexpensive system that you can make at home. Like I said, you can just grab the sheets and blankets off of your bed if you need to protect your plants. But this is a great way to do a whole row. Patty, I hope this helps you think of some of the things that you can use around the house for frost protecting your plants if you don't have time to go to the store to get any materials. Remember to use a frame to hold up the insulative cover and use a waterproof cover to keep the insulative cover dry. So if you have a question that you would like answered, go ahead and send me an email. The address is in the description below. And also, if you'd like to learn how to grow $2,500 worth of organic produce in only 128 square feet with only a 15-minute-a-day commitment, then sign up for the High Performance Garden Show. It's free, it's online, and you can find it at thelivingfarm.org/high-performance-garden-show, or click the link below.